For the final time in the regular season, the Subway Series takes center stage under the sunshine of Flushing, Queens. The New York Mets go for the sweep today against the New York Yankees. All the Mets, who have patched their pitching together all weekend, will do the same thing today. First out will be right-hander Chris Davinsky, and then we may see Brandon Waddell and a lot of other people after that.
309th game for Chris in his career and his 8th start.
1 out and nobody on. Here's Trent Grisham, 1 for 6 in this series.
Lofted into left field. That is going to be a base hit. Cut off in the gap nicely by Marte, and that holds Grisham to a single. Good play by Marte. Here's Aaron Judge, 2 for 8 in the series for Judge. 10 for his last 21.
Lifted in the air to right field, playable for Soto. And Juan puts it away, 2 out. Grisham back to first. So Davinsky keeps Judge in the ballpark, 2 away. And now Stanton. And he rips one out to left field. Coming toward the line is Marte, and he gets there to make the catch. And that retires the side. Davinsky puts up a 0 in the first.
Max Fried has been the stopper for the Yankees all year. They've lost 6 in a row. They need him in a big way today.
But you see his numbers after a loss. The Yankees are 9-2 in those 11 starts.
He is 8-1, pitching to a 1.34 ERA.
Marte's got 5 hits and 23 career at-bats against Fried.
And it's bunted third base side. Fried off the mound in a hurry, but he can't field the ball. It goes off the edge of his glove, and Marte's got what probably will be a bunt single.
Fried, a 3-time Gold Glove winner, could not handle that.
Lindor on this homestand, hitting a very quiet .316.
This is a guy who's given him a lot of trouble. He's just 3 for 31 against Fried.
Swing and a miss. Lindor down on strikes.
Almost hold your breath. You just don't want to see a big inning coming, and a big pitch right there.
There goes Marte. The pitch is low. Wells' throw to second is not in time. And Marte was able to stay on the bag to the satisfaction of Mike Esterbrook, for Starling his 5th stolen base of the year.
So runner in scoring position for Soto.
Big pitch. Here it is. Breaking ball. Swing on, sent to center field. Playable. Grisham over to his left. Sheeting it with his glove and gets it back in quickly. Hits the cutoff man. Marte holds it second. 2 down here in the first inning.
And goes to the backstop, and that'll move Marte over to third. So now runner at third with 2 out. Alonso already has more hits with men on base this year than he had all last year. 20th pitch of the inning coming from Fried.
Swing on broken bat, looper center field. Here comes Grisham. Easy play for him. Nice job by Max Fried to get out of that first inning. Strands the runner at third.
Well, Chris Davinsky did his job, shutting the Yankees out for 2 innings. Now, Keith, the Zach Pop era begins for the Mets.
He's out there making his Mets debut. The right-hander sees 8, 9, and 1.
Well, his first batter is going to be Austin Wells, the catcher for the Yankees, hitting at .215, 12 homers and 46 runs batted in.
High fly ball, right field. Soto back, turning, looking, see ya. A long home run into the second deck. Yankees won, Mets nothing.
Well, Austin Wells' 2nd home run of the series, and he's starting to swing the bat a little bit better. And you remember Flash last year, he was really, really good in the second half offensively. I hope he can put that together again this year, because he came up a big part of the offense in the second half last year.
Base hit Trent Grisham, his 2nd today, and there's a runner aboard here for Aaron Judge.
So now Judge, Pop's seen him before. Judge is 0 for 3 against him with 2 strikeouts. Rounded out to short. Lindor has got it, makes the flip to retire the side. So Pop bounces back after giving up the home run to Wells. 1-0 Yankees in the third. So that's 8 straight retired by Fried after Marte's leadoff infield hit in the first. And now Marte will get his 2nd turn. With flare out to right, coming on is Judge, and he'll drop in for a base hit. And Marte is 2 for 2. So Starling, who had 2 hits yesterday, has 2 more hits today out of the leadoff spot. That time just a little dunker in front of Judge.
So now Lindor, Mets chasing 1.
Marte doesn't go quickly, and here's a pop-up. Playable for Goldschmidt, foul territory. Sunglasses on, first base coach's box. Makes the play. And that'll do it for the Mets. Nice job by Fried.
Zach Pop stays out there for the 4th to face Giancarlo Stanton. Stanton flied out to left his first time up.
That one's ripped to left field. It is a base hit. It'll go into the corner. Playing it out there is Marte. Stanton's going for 2. The throw is not in time. Leadoff double for Giancarlo Stanton.
Bellinger's been the biggest pain for the Mets in the 5 games so far this year. 10 RBIs in the 5 games.
That one is looped into right field. It is a base hit. Stanton had a hold up. and he will advance to third. So a base hit for Bellinger now has a 12-game hitting streak, and the Yankees have runners on the corners and nobody out.
So now Anthony Volpe, first and third, nobody out. Mets are back at double play depth. Volpe struck out his first time up.
Ground ball. Grabbed there by McNeil. There's one. No return throw. Scoring is Stanton. So an RBI and a fielder's choice for Volpe, and the Yankees have a 2-0 lead.
Right, they put the ball in play, trying to find that hole on the right side. Didn't get through it. No way you're going to double up Anthony Volpe.
And swung and missed, and Volpe has the stolen base. Volpe picks up his 10th steal of the year.
Chopped slowly third base. Vientos charges. Bare hands. Fires. Not in time. Moving to third is Volpe. Infield single for LeMahieu.
The third hit of the inning for the Yankees. Well, that's going to be all for Zach Pop. Wendell last pitched in the first game of the doubleheader Thursday. 3 innings, 1 run, 3 hits.
He is the bulk guy today. So they bring him in with 1 out here in the 4th inning. Runners on first and third, and the lefty Wells at the plate.
Ball swing on, put in play to the right side. McNeil goes to second for the force out. Runner scores. That's Volpe. It's 3-0 Yankees as they get the force out.
Well, the Yankees scratching out a pair of runs on fielder's choices in this inning. So Goldschmidt has his first hit in the series, predictably against a left-handed pitcher. And now you pitch to Judge with a runner at third, 1 out.
I would not.
Judge has already tied a Yankee club record for intentional walks in a season.
Swing on and driven to the gap. Left center field. Gone. The captain rings the bell. A 2-run shot.
And he makes the Mets pay for pitching to him. It's 5-0 Yankees.
You're uncertain if you're going to get a pitch because they're probably going to pitch around you where they didn't. And I'm sure that Mendoza is going to have to answer to this after the game. But a good big 2-run homer for Aaron Judge. I mean, that's a huge play right here. Giving him something to hit. He's able to put it in the seats.
8 and 9 have set the table for the top of the order.
Sometimes against these good pitchers, you get one shot. This is their shot right here because of McNeil and Senger with the base hits to get on.
Starting Marte, who's 2 for 2, a couple of soft hits. Bats here with 2 on and 1 out.
Swinging a fly ball to center, fairly deep, chasing Grisham way back. It's over his head. Bounces up off the wall. The runners had to hold, so McNeil will just go to third, stop there. Senger to second and stop there. And Marte is held to a long single. But with the Mets down 5, no sense taking any chances with Lindor and Soto, the next 2 scheduled hitters.
Well, it loads the bases. 3 straight hits for the Mets. And Lindor bats with the bases full. The grand slam has been a great weapon for the Mets on this homestand. And he hits one up the middle. That's a base hit. McNeil is in. Here comes Senger. Lindor plates a pair. And the Mets get right back in, and it's now 5-2. 4 straight hits against Max Fried. And the Mets crack the scoreboard in the 5th. So after Fried kept the Mets completely at bay for the first 4 1/3, they've strung together 4 straight hits. And it gets Juan Soto to the plate as the tying run in the 5-2 game.
Swing and a miss. He got him on a pitch down and away. Beautifully done by Max Fried. His 5th strikeout, 2 down, 5th inning.
Oh, that's a big strikeout. And he's got 1 more to get.
So now 2 out and 2 on for Alonso, who hit 2 home runs yesterday. Today he's flied out and grounded out. He's got 2 home runs in his career against Fried. Tying run at the plate in the 5-2 game.
Fly ball right field. Judge makes the play, and that'll do it. But the Mets put a 2 spot on the board and drive up Fried's pitch count.
Max Fried, 97 pitches back out there.
And the first pitch inside, he hit him with his 98th pitch of the game, a sweeper. Nimmo has been hit.
After nicking Nimmo with the pitch, Fried is out after 5 innings plus.
Mauricio and now Beatty with back-to-back pinch hit singles. The Mets have the bases loaded, nobody out. Jeff McNeil coming up.
The Yankee bullpen over the last 8 games has an ERA of 10.33. That's why it was imperative for the Mets to get Fried out of this game as early as they could. So now McNeil hit the big home run on Friday night. Tying runs on base and nobody out. Jeff gulps one on the ground. Loizaga loses it. Goldschmidt with the flip, and it's dropped by Loizaga. A run is in, and everybody's safe. Throw to second, and Beatty gets back.
Oh, wow.
Loizaga overran it, but they would have had the out. Goldschmidt flipped it to Loizaga, who did not catch the ball.
And now it's 5-3. And the bases remain loaded with nobody out.
Well, here's Senger. The one thing the Mets don't want here is the double play. First pitch, swing, and there's the ground ball to short. Volpe up with it, throws to second one. LeMahieu will low throw to first. It's picked by Goldschmidt, and there's the double play. It does add a run, but that's 2 big outs the Yankees get.
That was almost a disaster on a bad throw by LeMahieu. Now the tying run at third with 2 out. Mets down by a run. And here's Marte, who's 3 for 3.
In the right field, coming on. Judge dives and makes the play and saves the lead by making the play and taking a hit away from Marte. But the Mets creep closer. The Yankees first and third with nobody out.
Well, the Mets got some breaks last inning, and now they seem to have reversed the table. The Yankees right here get a break.
They play the infield back. Here's Judge.
Judge hit a 2-run homer his last time up, in a spot where the Mets could have chosen to walk him. Not much of a choice here with first and third and nobody out.
High fly ball, deep left center. Marte back. He's on the track. He makes the play in front of the wall. Tagging is Goldschmidt. He'll score easily.
Judge just missed another home run. Settles for a sacrifice fly, his 3rd RBI of the day.
And the Yankees have their 6th run at 6-4.
Lindor is hit by the pitch. Second Met to be hit today, the 57th this year. So that gets Soto to the plate as the tying run. Soto's 0 for 3 today. Fried struck him out twice. And one whacks one to left field. And Bellinger makes a brilliant shoestring catch. Lindor is doubled on first base. Wow! Bellinger with a fantastic shoestring grab, and he doubles Lindor off first.
Oh my word. What a play.
Cody Bellinger with the play of the game so far for the Yankees.
I mean, these are good type of plays that can win a game.
Wow.
What a
that
play.
is as good a play as you're ever going to see from an outfielder.
What a big play. I mean, you can't emphasize enough how gargantuan that was.
So Mauricio continues to do a tremendous job in this series. That's his 4th hit in the 3 games. Gets the tying run to bat with Beatty. Beatty had a pinch hit single in the 6th inning.
Grounded to first. Oh, what a play by Goldschmidt. Tags out Mauricio, steps on first. A sparkling defensive play by Paul Goldschmidt.
I'll tell you what, the last 2 innings, I've seen some of the better double plays you'll ever see in the game of baseball.
Well, the 2nd straight inning, the Yankees have turned a double play with a Gold Glover making the play. Devin Williams, Yankee career got off to a rough start, but he's been much better lately.
Yeah, he's right at the ship. Last 21 appearances, scoreless in 18 of them.
That's a lot. Luis Torrens pinch hitting for Hayden Sanger, leading off in the bottom of the 9th.
The 0-1. Torrens takes outside. Another changeup. Did he call it a strike?
He did.
A very late call.
Wow.
That was a strike call from John Bacon, and that draws Carlos Mendoza's ire. Bacon telling Mendy that's enough.
In there, strike 3, called a changeup, and I'm telling you, that looked even further down and away than the previous pitch.
Torrens and Mendoza are hot about, and here comes Mendy, and he's going to get himself run.
He's going to get run.
He's been thrown out of the game already.
Kicking dirt on home plate.
He was hot enough about the 2nd strike. Once he called the 3rd strike, there was no way he was going to stick around.
One was outside, and that one was low.
So here's Marte with 1 out. And Marte takes fastball high, 2-1.
Marte hurt himself taking a pitch.
Yep.
Right knee. Watch that right knee as he takes the pitch. He just fired it just a bit and just maybe twisted a bit, or
I don't have no idea.
Yeah.
Ground ball. Peraza takes his time. And Marte just jogging to first as that leg is bothering him. And the Mets are down to their final out. Now it comes down to Lindor. And on deck is Juan Soto. And the pitch. Did he go around? Yes, he did. Ball game over. And the Yankees take the final game of this 3-game set. 6-5. Williams works a 1-2-3. Bottom of the 9th. And Juan Soto ends the game on deck.